Let's go!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Marvin here with another Car Mechanic 2021. Let's jump in, guys. Let's jump in and I'll show you what I've been up to.
Let's go!
So here we are in the garage. You bend it, we mend it. We are probably going to do this one again. I didn't do it on camera. This is the new DLC Ram. I put it on my parking lot. There is a Ram. Now, let me show you. There's a 2013 model and there's a 2016. I haven't found the 2016, but when I do, we will do a YouTube on it. So, all of these cars I've done before. All of these cars are keepers. We did the hot rod, snap-on tools. Can't beat snap-on tools. Ucho, we did Ucho as well. Let's jump in and let's show you what I found. So I found this, which is the new DLC Jeep, and we have taken it apart, but I'm just going to check it over. So I probably will fast forward this actually. Back, dismantled everything, scrapped everything, and now we're going to put this back together. Some bits I probably will have to buy. We can do that because in Car Mechanic 2021 we can actually in the assembly area we can go into the shop and we can buy the missing parts that we haven't got, or missing parts that we had to scrap. So I'm putting the U-bolts on, and there are some things that I do buy. These I do buy, and these, as you saw in the fast forward, I actually do upgrade these to the highest 5-star, and you can do that with the blue tokens which are here. So anyway, back in a minute. I'm just going to assemble all this and I'll be back in a minute. Welcome back. Let's put this sucker together. As I say, some parts I might have to buy because some of them are past their usefulness. Now, this is what I do. If I know I'm going to need particular item, like mini rubber bushes or large rubber bushes or calipers or brake shoes, brake drums. I buy them in advance. That way, when I do come across vehicles like this, I haven't got to go and keep on buying them. So, I mean, it's up to you. If you're new to this game is really, really fun. If you're new to this game, you're going to be starting off on other people's cars. And it is always frugal. And let me quite quickly show you. Let me put this together. It is frugal. Yeah. To make a stock of stuff and put it in here. Now, you will get 1 slot or 2 slots in the warehouse. So all of the stuff that you want to keep, you can put into here. So this is the warehouse. Okay. This is your backpack. You can transfer stuff from here into here. Okay. So that's as quickly and as easy as it is. You click, you don't have to drag, you click and it's there. So there you go. I'm going to transfer that back because we're going to need that. Right. Let me shut the door. I need to upgrade these. I need to upgrade these to 2024. I always do that. I did show you when we did the fast forward that I've done all these signs. I've actually put them. These are all non-copyright, I might add. I actually made these. I went and got all these particular components. I got the backdrops and all the rest of it, weather carburetors, and I went online and I went and got all these and I built these myself. Right, let's continue with the build. I will go silent for a little bit and we'll be back when we've actually assembled it all. So see you in a bit. I'm back for a minute. All of the fuses I do buy as well, so I haven't got to keep on swapping out. All I do, excuse me, all I do is the bottom fuse box and the cover. I actually make sure that they are repaired, but I keep a stock of all these fuses. So let's continue the assembly, and I'll be back in a bit. Back. We're going to do the engine now. I'm not going to fast forward this. I'm going to show you what I normally do. This is what I normally do. You don't have to do this, but you can do this and get better money for your cars if you follow this rule of thumb. Now, it's Marvin's rule of thumb. If you want to do it, do it. Now, I always put on top performance stuff. You will get more money if you put on top performance stuff. So, decent heads, decent pistons, and stuff like that. The alternator, you want to get the alternator to go in there and everything. So do that and you will make better money. Now, let me just point out here, some cars you'll make a lot of money on, some cars you'll break even, and some cars you might actually be absolutely minted. Now, there are some actual mods that you can download. I don't necessarily like some of the mods, and I'll tell you for why. The drive shafts don't match up, okay? And it's a poor design. I don't know why Car Mechanic 2021 put them in there. People who designed them should get a kick up the tush, because, as I say, you don't want to mismatch suspension. You don't want to mismatch drive shaft. It's one of the Marvin's pet hates. Anyway, so let's go to town on this one. Now, let me quickly show you something, okay? If you haven't got this stand, now all these stuff will come to you when you've unlocked it. Let me show you how you unlock it. You unlock it by the toolbox, okay? So if you want the paint shop, if you want the repair bench, you've got to unlock it here. You've got to unlock the parking. You've got to unlock doing tires. Now, and this all takes these credits. Now you can get these credits as I showed you in the fast forward that we did on this bench here. Now I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe this bench is open from the get-go. I'm not quite sure. So if you do this little mini game, now these suspensions, you're not going to be able to repair them anyway, okay? But don't get rid of ones that are under 50. Keep the ones that are 50, because you will get a job in the shop for a customer, whereas they've got a specific build. It must be a particular percent. So that is why I'm saying keep these in your little storage, as I showed you. Now this is the little mini game. This is how I get these little points. So it's all timing. So you really got to get it. Now you won't fail here. If you get yellow, you'll get money. You'll get CR. If you get green, you will get a level up token. So it will give you 1 point. It'll actually give you 2 points. If you get blue, yeah, it will give you the bonus to upgrade these. And these are the stars here. So this is, as I say, this is like a mini quest, or a mini game, should we say. So there you go. That's how you get that. And that is how you unlock the toolbox and getting different stuff. So anyway, let's go. Enough of me waffling. Let's go back to the engine build, because we're going to be wrapping this up. I just want to give a big shout out to Mr. Wills, who showed me about the fast forward in the YouTube that I'm doing. I didn't know that you could do this. And I use a particular software called Power Director 16, and I've also got Power Director 19. Now it's a really good program. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but for anybody like me who wants to do who is a beginning YouTuber, you can actually do this in any particular free software. You don't have to do it in this Power Director, but you can get free software. So I'm pushing the X key to add it to my shopping list, and let me quickly show you. So if I right click, and the mini tablet, the tablet is also opened on the toolbox. You won't get that from the get-go. You'll have to unlock that. So you'll have to come out of here, go over to the bench, and you'll have to access the shop via that. So if I go here and I go into here, all the stuff that I've got in here, I can then click on, and I can say, yes, I want that performance part. Okay, so if I go to the shopping list, I say, yes, I want that high performance part, and I'm gonna buy it. Now, if you get particular things like the piston rings or the piston ends, you're gonna have to get around about, depends on what cc it is. If it's a six stroke, or you're talking about 6 pistons. If it's 4, and so on and so on. So you'd have to buy them. So add them by pushing the X key 4 times, or remember that you need 6 or 4 of the caps. Okay, so that's how you do that one. Did I buy that? I can't remember. I was waffling so much. Yeah, I did buy it. Right, okay. Let's go back. Now, this is a good little tip as well. A lot of people do this from the engine bay, but there is a little trick here. If I right click, I can turn this anti-clockwise. And if I push the escape key, I now got the engine on its side, and now I can take this off. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. So you're going to need 4 of these if they're broken. If they aren't broken, you can repair them on that bench over there. So let's unassemble this. Now, let me tell you, let's say you get a car from the junkyard and it hasn't got an engine in. Okay, I'll quickly show you how you can overcome that. Just let me undo this. So, we've got this car from the junkyard, hasn't got an engine in. Oh dearie me, what am I going to do? Okay, so what you can do is you can go into the engine bay. We are on unassemble at the moment. If I right click and go assemble, I can hover over the engine block. Okay, and if I push the X key, I can add it to my shopping list. Okay, then I can come out of here. I can go to the computer, and then if I go into here and go into here, there's the engine block. I can put that engine block in the car, okay, and then I can work on it. If you have got the engine stand, you can come up to here, you can click on it. That's assembly mode, and then it will be a white outline, and all you do is add it to it. So that's how you can overcome that. But I always buy cars that I know it's my anorak, it's my OCD. I always buy cars that have got 4 wheels and an engine because yeah, it's one of those things. I wonder what pistons these are. Let's have a look. Right, so hover over it so it's outlined in green. Push the X key. Go in here. Go in here. Go to your shopping list. I'm going to get rid of the engine block by pushing the X key. And I think I've got these. But what I will do is I'm going to buy 4. No, not 4, 5, 4. So, now, also, okay, you won't get piston rings. So you're going to have to find the piston rings in here. Okay? And you will find them. There are 2 types. Actually, no, I tell a lie. There are 3 types of piston rings, and we'll show you. We will show you. These are all the engine blocks. These are all the heads. Here are the engines. I mean, if you want, there's the engine that we're working on now. If you want to, if you know what you're looking at, which I don't because I've got one eye, you can fast over here and you say, oh, that's the engine I'm working. Yep, that's the one I want. Now, there is an A and a B on some of the engine blocks. So do be aware of that, people. Let me find where the pistons are. Pistons? I mean, you can search in here. Let's put search in here and let's push rings. And then let's push enter. And it hasn't given it. Here we go. So these ones are for the piston V8s. I don't know what the hammer is, but these are the normal pistons. That's what we will be working on. So I'm going to buy 4 of those. Okay. And then we're going to add these now. So by default, it's always unassemble. So let's do this. These are the caps I'm telling you about. These are why I always use those blue tokens to upgrade them to the fullest. Did we take that piston out? I don't think we did. That looks like a dodgy piston to me. Now, as I say, you can actually use those, use that place to get the different stuff. I don't know why they put it at CR. I don't understand. Now, in 2018, Car Mechanic, it's in dollars. So I don't understand why they changed it to credits, CR. I mean, knows. I always call it bucks anyway. I always call it bucks. So I'll be quiet for a little while and then we'll come back when I've assembled this. So I'll be back in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Didn't she look pretty now? Doesn't she look pretty? Right, let's remove it. We're going to need the engine hoist to put it in. So I'm going to go. Now, if you don't know how to do this, you click on the engine hoist. You go up to use equipment. Move equipment. And then you go to the Jeep, or if you depending on what you want to work on. We're not working on the Range Rover. We're working on the Jeep. So with If by Magic, now I would like this, and when I used to stream, I always said I'd like to get hold of this, push it through here. But it would be really cool to do that. Push it through here, put that there, then transfer that to that, and then that to that. This is a welder. You will have to unlock that as also at the toolbox, and then you weld the anything that's dodgy, like door sills and stuff like that. Anyway, let's put it in the car. It says the oil pan is dodgy, and that's dodgy. Okay. Let's put it back in there. Don't understand why it's that. Oh, the cam. The oil pan. Okay. So this tells you what is oh, I didn't repair the engine block. We'll leave that for now. We're going to be selling this anyway. Okay. Remember always to do that, guys. Remember always to do that. Marvin didn't do it because he's a dipstick, but there you go. So put that in there. I mean, I'm going to keep this. This is not for sale anyway. Now, let me give you another tip as well. Say if you bought a car and you found it at the scrapyard and hasn't got any wheels or tyres on. All you got to do is right click, go to the car stats, and it will tell you here. It will tell you the size of the tyres, and it will tell you what rims you got. So you'll have to make a note of this. Okay? And you will have to basically go and find it. So remember, the tyres have to fit the rims. Okay, so therefore, once we've found the tyres, we can go either in here by the tablet or by here the computer. Then we can go into rims. We can find the rim. We can search for it here. Okay, and then exactly the same as the tyres. So these are going to be off-road tyres. Okay, and then we're 205s. What are they? They're 205s, 75, that's the radius, and the size of the rims depends on, that's the tyres, that's the radius. Okay, don't get these two mixed up. I don't think you can get them mixed up, but don't get them too mixed up. You can sometimes fail in this. Also, when you get a car, sometimes it hasn't got a sump. You need to put that over there, drain the oil. It won't let you take the engine out unless you've taken the oil out. I just thought I'd point that out. Right, let's get this going because I really want to finish up here. So I've already got these, but these are easy to find. Let me quickly show you. So if we push the X key, okay, we go either out to the computer on the computer bench, we go to gearboxes, and then we go to the shopping list, and there's the engine. Now, you don't have to buy it through there. You can buy it through here. If it's a customer, buy it through here. It's a lot cheaper. If you're going to sell a car and make some Wonga or in-game credits, it's best to buy high performance. So with 2016, you didn't have all this. You didn't have all this. You had to keep on going over to the bench, and then you had to do this, and you had to do that, and then, you know, this is an upgrade. I see different things and different things that annoy me on both games that you should be able to do in both. Credits and money should be in this. Money should be in this game. It's down to credits, okay? In 2018, you haven't got a shopping list until you get to a certain level, Okay, and even then the shopping list is a bit dodgy. Now, don't slate me for this. You can get a mod, and it's called the Lemon mod, and you can add it, and it gives you a shopping list like in 2021, and you can use that in 2018. I've got Melon on this game, and I've also got Melon on the other game. So there you go. So apart from that, we've just got to paint this, and I think we're ready to go. Now, there might be a thing where it says you need... Sorry, I thought there was a thing there. There might be a thing where it says you need to diagnose basically what is wrong with the car. Now, you can go up to the car and you can do the inspection mode. Now, going through the inspection mode, you hover over it and you left click on your mouse. It will do like a little spinny round thing, and it will tell you what product is orange, what product is green, and what product is yellow, or actual not product, particular things on here. Oh, one thing I did miss off. Let me turn away and let that go. There we go. One thing I did miss off, and I think I'm going to have to do it while it's up. Yeah, I've got to do it while it's up in the air. Now, you can't take the engine out with what I'm putting on here now. It's the manifold. It's the manifold pipe to the main pipe of this. So, let me go into and show you. So, here is the manifold from the engine. Yeah, it's this pipe here. It's the manifold exhaust pipe to the main block, to this main area here. So there you go. We are missing that. So if I do that, and then if I go, no, I don't want to go in there, Marvin. I want to go in there. And then I go to there. We can get rid of that. And then we can buy that. I only want one. So this is the 4-wheel drive. Okay. Why there's not bolts that hold this on there like there is on the main drive shaft, I don't know. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, guys. So there you go. Now, just let me point something else out. If you are selling a car, okay, you will not get any more money if you put fluids in. Now, if you're taking it to the racetrack, put fluids in, because it won't let you take it to the racetrack. But if you are selling car to make credits, don't put fluid in. It's going to cost you 50 credits to put fluid, brake fluid in, windscreen wash in, and this in. I'm going to put this in because this is going to be a keeper, but I'm going to need to take that engine out because I need to do the main block is not, and the sump is not done. So let's take this over and finish the YouTube up and show you the wheel alignment, and we're going to give this a bit of paint as well. So we're going to go... No, I don't want to do that, Marvin. I don't... Stupid man. Let me go over to here, move car 2, and then we're going to move it to the testing pad. Now, the testing pad is another place where you will have to have fluids in, and then you take it along here. It will do a shudder. It will do the braking system for the rear, the braking system for the front, and then it will do a shudder here for anything else like suspension and stuff like that. So, and as I say, this is not opened up to you from the get-go, so you're gonna have to unlock it, guys. And now you unlock it is working on people's cars. So that's the wheel alignment done. Pretty simple. You just line up those arrows until it goes green, and then we're all done. Exactly the same for the headlights. This might be in a job. You just move the beams over, move it up to there. You can have it a little bit higher if you're hauling stuff, I suppose. Let me move it over to the right. That one needs to come over a bit, and we're done. So there you go, guys. Right, let's move this now to the paint shop. I have actually looked at the paint shop. I've been saying to the developers, please, can we put our own decals on? I mean, I'd like to be able to put like an advertisement on the back saying, you know, Marvin, we bend it, you mend it. A fictitious telephone number, yeah. But the developers won't let us do that because, you know what? Copyright. They don't want you to do stuff on here that offends other people's products. So we could go to the factory colors, which is blue, but we're not going to do that. Now let's go to the decals. This is where, or I call it decals, they call it liveries. So let's go to here. That is awful. That is awful. That is not even a camo that you would use in a particular area. There should be like a green camo for different army type of stuff. But yeah, you go. That's better. That's better. That's not too bad. We might actually go with that. Because as I say, I am going to keep it. Now, there are 2 or 3 different types. There's this one, and there is one with a hard top or soft top. So there you go. Now, you can do gloss, which I wouldn't do. Solid. I would do like a matte, maybe. Not metallic. Gloss, no. I think that would be, because that, you don't really want something shiny, you know, when you're in a war zone that someone's going to go, oh, look, that car over there. Boom, we're going to blow it up. So anyway, let's buy. It's going to cost us Founders credits, but that's cool. So another thing I really want to show you as well, to do the seats. The seats are pretty easy. Right click. There you go. Interior. And then you either add it or take it away. Okay, let's take it away. Hover over it until it's green. Push the X key, X key, X key, steering wheel. Okay, then when you come into assembly, if it's in your inventory, bish bash bosh, and you're done. So anyway, let's go over and take this out. I do like the skeleton mode. The skeleton mode is pretty cool because you can see if you've missed, and I do it quite often, a bush that's in the suspension, a suspension arm, which I normally miss, or the fuel pump. I do miss that sometimes. So let's put it out the front, and we can do that by moving and having a free spot. So placing the nearest free spot. There we go. And there you go. So that is me, Marvin. I really hope you've enjoyed it like I have. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe, everybody.
Remember to like and subscribe. And please hit that bell.